Jeremy Osterberger here with BIC Magazine. We're at NISTM, the 12th annual Above Ground Storage Tank Conference here in the Woodlands, Texas. I'm with Josh Coots. Josh is Business Development Manager for Verwater. Josh, how are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm doing fantastic. So Josh, for folks that maybe aren't familiar with Verwater and its core competencies, quickly give us an overview.
So globally, Verwater started in 1922 as a civil contractor, and our main office is in Rotterdam, the Netherlands. We have another large office in Belgium as well as in Singapore. Our U.S. office is based here in Kima, just a little south of where we are now. Been open for 9 years, and our U.S. office is primarily focused on tank jacking service. And our tank jacking service, Verwater, started in the 1950s, one of the premier tank jacking companies around the world.
Right. And so, Josh, let's get into tank jacking a little bit. So many tank managers are concerned about the life of their tank. Right, get into why Verwater and its services and capabilities extend the life of a tank.
So what our service allows owners to do is to lift their tanks and have full access for foundation repairs, replacement of foundations, install foundations. A lot of older tanks have been built on the ground, and they want to solve settlement issues. So we can pick up an entire tank, be it the bottom, the shell, floating roofs, fixed roof, columns, and they can get underneath with equipment, install ring wall foundations, also do remediation on maybe contaminated soils. And another part of our service, by lifting the tanks, we can also relocate them off-site. So if there's major excavations that need to be done underneath, they're allowed to move the tanks off the foundation and do remediations, put in new soils, and put the tanks back in and back in service.
Throughout the industry, so many people, Josh, are looking for resources and knowledge about maybe some of the problems they're having. Talk a little bit about what Verwater provides as far as solutions. Obviously, you guys have some materials online, but talk about your face-to-face presence. I mean, you guys can come out, explain the process. Tell us a little bit about how do you convince some of these tank managers even to utilize Verwater?
So what we do, we sit down with the owners and we go through our process, and that's opening our books for engineering, how our service is started in our engineering offices, and we show the owners how we're protecting their tanks when we lift them. Because the important thing is when we lift the tank, there's stresses that will be done on the shells, on the roofs, and the columns, and we want to show that is taken into account and remedied through engineering. We put in safety factors that are double what's really needed. But at the end of the day, when the tank goes back in service, we want that tank to be in better shape than it was when we started.
Right.
And after that, we have videos that we go through that shows the step-by-step processes of what takes place. We explain how we work in conjunction with the tank contractors, because typically we work as a subcontractor. And so we'll work with tank maintenance contractors, but we have to explain how that process works, because they want to feel comfortable knowing how the full project's going to take place. So we sit down with the owners and we explain that.
So Josh, if someone wants to get a hold of Verwater, give them the details on how they can do that.
So they can click the link or they can call the number provided. We'd be happy to come out and do a demo, go through our system and our presentation with them.
Great. Well, Josh, appreciate your time spending here today at NISTM, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it.
And for more videos, visit bicmagazine.com.